Hey everyone, this is the Hipster Snek, and this video is going live in lieu of a different video that should have been a more regular review, and I'll explain why here shortly. If this looks familiar, that's because this is actually one of the earliest NDX titles that I covered here on the channel, and as I mentioned in that review, it was almost part of the Halloween block for that year because of some of the dark themes that the game embraces. For me, this is going to be a little bit different from most Snek Plays, especially as most people who have attempted to do full Let's Plays of this game didn't finish the game, so let's see if I can't remedy that. This game has kind of a special place in my heart. It was the first time that a game dev reached back out to me after I reached out asking if they would say anything on behalf of their creation. And interviewing Sir Hyan was a huge honor and a moment where I really feel like I first found my footing as a YouTuber. So without further delay, let's start the experience. Hi.
Hello. Yeah, it's better. Hello, new player.
Hi,
Welcome to
game
this
dev.
experience, and thank you very much for downloading it.
Of course.
No, that's too confident. Hello.
Hi.
Thank you very much for downloading this.
Hmm?
Oh, and best of luck, I guess.
I'm pretty good at this
and
game.
Finally, welcome.
Yay! Nice confetti. Yep.
Yep. Yep. That's the game.
That it is.
Why are you still here exactly?
We have a lot to cover here, Sir
The
Hyan.
game. Yeah, just
Am I saying that name
these
right?
particles.
Someone
Text,
confirm.
dark room,
By the way, if you actually try to take him up on that,
and
yeah, that
that's
doesn't
it.
work.
Just feel free to leave. Bye.
I believe if you
Also,
hold
thank you very much
Shift
for
or
coming.
Control,
Bye.
it actually will close the game here. But, yeah, Alt F4 does not work. And, these are actually not on the wall. You can actually walk behind them a little bit.
So you're either very patient, which would be a good thing,
Thank you.
or very persistent, which I think would be a good thing too.
I think I fall in that category.
Or very stupid, which is less of a good thing.
Nah,
Or you are just plain annoying.
if you watch my Mega Man
Because
Battle
it's
Network
not
Let's
hard to
Plays, you'd
present
probably
for
think those last two.
you know? So I'm just trying to think of something that could make you leave. What can I make easily? Oh,
Pizza?
I know. Maybe I can just add a door there. Yeah, just right there. Just take that door, and you should be able to leave the game.
Alright.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the door. Yeah, that door. Yeah, just open the door.
Hi.
Once it's opened, it will close again, and you win. Yeah, you win once you open the door. Yeah, you know how to open doors in games, right? Just press F,
F.
and
Alright.
it should open. Or maybe it was E.
E.
It depends on the game. I don't remember what action key I said.
Doesn't
Maybe
seem
it's
to be
just
working.
click, or maybe it's a trigger. Maybe you can just step out. Yeah, try stepping out again of the door, and try coming again.
Yeah, that's not
towards the door.
working.
Maybe it will open. No.
No. No.
No. I'll try to open it from my end. Just a sec.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's actually Sir Hyan himself. He voiced these bits. Alright.
Welcome again. I thought you left. Didn't
Yeah,
you
I
go
thought
through
so
the
too.
exit portal?
Yeah, pretty sure I did.
Yes, you did.
Yep.
Are you still here then? Oh, that's so weird. Tell you what, I'm gonna have to just make another door behind
Alright.
you. Just go through it and it should exit your game.
Oh, that's bright.
Just believe me.
Alright, let's do it.
yeah, that's the door. Yeah, just go through it.
Having a little trouble with this
Just wait a
ledge.
sec.
Yep.
um,
Very
yeah,
cute.
sorry about that too. I just wanted to try that out. I'm sure you didn't fall for it, but I
Nice
just wanted
try.
to try. Now, actually, I'm a bit busy, so I will just ask you not to touch anything, and just stay calm, stay here, and I'll be right back.
If you sit around, you actually will queue up special alternate dialogue. That camera is not lit up. Those two are. No, that's still following me, though. Still following me, though. So, since I have a moment, why am I playing this instead of giving you guys a review? Well, I wasn't satisfied with the script. I wrote the script, I recorded the script, COG kicked the script back to me. I didn't like it. It wasn't good enough. And then the footage I recorded didn't work. I don't know why. The way the game was layered or something interfered with my recording software, and nothing worked. And I was really dissatisfied. So I said, let's axe the review. And I'm going to take a moment to do something where I'll have more opportunity to really talk about this year. This year and last year to a lesser extent.
Well, I'm back now.
Alright.
Oh, wow, you actually did not press the button.
I did not.
Wow, you really have a lot of time to waste.
You have
I'm
no idea
impressed.
how true that is.
Well, if you want to go further in the game, you have to press that. I'm sorry.
Alright.
There is no special lever or anything. It's just a button. Press it.
Alright, I'm on it.
So, of course, you had to press that button.
Right.
Well, I mean, I think anyone would have done the same.
You
so I don't
literally told me to, so it's cool.
Well, since you're here now, maybe you can make yourself useful. So, this is a world I was working on.
Like a warehouse or something.
It's far from over, far from done.
Okay. Some test patterns going on here.
Give me your opinion on this part of the world. This is just factory.
Factory.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think about the mood or the atmosphere?
Yeah, very ambient.
I'll just give you a few minutes so you can look around, and then I'll spawn a few buttons and you can give me your most honest feedback. Thank you.
I kind of dig it. I think it's a little empty right now, but that's easily remedied. For those who were curious, I was originally going to do a review of the indie title Simulacra, the reboot/sequel to Sarah is Missing. I do, as a matter of fact. Yes is the correct answer.
Oh. Okay, well, at least that's honest.
I clicked yes.
On to the next one, I guess. So, this one was made for some kind of underwater level. I never finished it. I mean, I think it's pretty, but...
I like it. Blue's my favorite color.
That's about it. What do you think?
Well, if I must.
Ouch.
And I must.
Okay. Well, I still have another one. If you want. Let me load it up. So, last one, I guess. Well,
It's actually
try
one of my
to
favorite
use
rooms in the
time.
game.
Thank you very much.
I love that effect. Like, is the animation blurry, or do you literally have a filter over top, like, fiery meteors falling down? How'd you do this effect, Sir Hyan? This is like one of my favorite rooms in the game, and you actually only come here a short number of times and stay a short while.
Nice. let's try something else. So, now that we are friends and all, I just want to play a little game with you. See, there's a market in the city.
Alright.
And I need you to go there and buy me a drink. Just try to avoid other people.
What do you like to drink, Sir Hyan? Now, let's play a little game. Sure, that sounds great. You should go out more often. Everybody does this. Just say hi. I'd really rather not. They don't bite. I can hear them. So, some of you out there might be asking, Snek, why are you playing this incredibly art house game? And honestly, this game means a lot to me, actually. Not only was it one of my first major positive impacts on this channel, that was way louder than I remember. Markets on the left, go buy stuff, easy, right? Well. Left, can't you read? Left, not right. Well.
Trying to leave already.
Just looking around. This game means a lot to me, not only because it was such a huge impact, but also just because this really is kind of the general mood for me as of late. This isn't the right direction.
No.
You shouldn't be here. Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on. Because 2021 has really been, I'll just say it, it's literally been the worst year of my adult life. I literally cannot think of a time in my life where things were actually worse. And this is the video where I'm going to complain about it. I don't see many in the way of cold drinks in there, but I'll investigate here in a minute. Let's have a look around. I don't know. I don't know what kind of drink Sir Hyan likes. I didn't ask that in my interview.
You were not supposed to come here.
You've seen the market. Why not go inside? You really are a special kind of person. As you might have guessed, the game's themes tie heavily into anxiety, social anxieties in particular.
Why don't we all try that?
Had time to waste. Yeah. Not sure what that light's from. Ah, interesting.
Oh, this is so cute. You really thought you could escape me, outwit me, in my own world?
Well, in retrospect.
Thank you for the laugh. I missed that. But no, sorry, there is no way to escape.
Nah, I'm a gamer, it's what I do. This game focuses intensely on anxiety. And honestly, just kind of looking at these red-cloaked people, it is kind of anxiety-inducing. Like, red cameras pointing at you. Red is the panic color. That's why red is associated with things like fire alarms and emergency lights. It's to let people know, hey, it's high alert time. Blue light actually has the opposite effect. Blue light actually has a calming effect. And we'll get more into that in a little bit.
Congratulations, you just won the game. No, I'm not trying to do that person. It was a very good idea, but you do you.
All staring at me. But you know, that's how it can feel like. I mean, being on YouTube, you want people to notice you, but at the back of my mind, a lot of the time, it's like, are they gonna like this? is this going anywhere? Do people actually, like, enjoy the content I'm putting out? I think about that a lot, actually. Hi.
Ah, finally. It was about time. Damn, you took your time. Well, let's just play another little game. Very easy again. I'm just gonna give you a few choices, and you just choose whatever you think fits the conversation the best.
That makes sense.
See? Very easy, right?
Alright. How are you doing? Something's missing. You wanna know the truth? This year has been really tough. Really tough. But you know, someone asks, this is generally the response. Ask something, let's see, you. Yeah, that's fair. I wanted to see you, strange puppet lady. Tell me more. Freeze again, Freeze Friday. Let me out. Freeze Friday?
Ooh, last question.
No, I'm not. Get the feeling then, there's some thing that this person really needs to say and can't.
Hey, good job, really. Hey, that was some nice conversation you had there. Very, very, very deep, very meaningful, you know. Lots of meaning in your words. Make the choices overall, really. I think you chose the best answers to each question. Good job. Just wait a minute.
There really is a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure to perform, to put out stuff that people want to see. No fall damage, thankfully. So a lot of the time, I find myself asking things like, is this something people want to see? Is this content worth it? Am I doing a good enough job even though my computer is a potato? This area is beautiful. I love this place. But like many wonderful places, I can't stop. Gotta keep moving forward. Which has been the mantra recently. For those who don't know, early this year, I suddenly found myself unemployed from my day job. And not long after that happened, Itaku ended up going to the hospital, which I talked about a little bit in the Minecraft video, which I sadly had to delete most of. The footage ended up becoming unusable. Itaku ended up in the hospital, and for days on end, they weren't giving me any kind of status update. Several of his family members actually came down. Oh. Follow the light. Alright, only one of those near here. Do not fall, let the light guide you. The important thing to remember here is you cannot see the top of the platform, but you can see the sides. So this part may not be visually stimulating for many. Just strafe occasionally and check to see. Whoops. This part can be pretty tricky. The first time I did this, I had a little bit of a hard time with it. But yeah, Itaku ended up in the hospital, and he comes to me. Do not despair. Just, it all starts because one night he gets home from work, and he was getting home later than me, obviously, and he gets this nosebleed. It's flowing kind of hard, but it's not like horror movie nosebleed, you know. And he says, "Does this look bad?" And keep going. And I look it up online, and I find some advice on how you should handle nosebleeds, and we follow it. And this nosebleed is going for over an hour. And it's like midnight by now, by the way. And I go, okay, dude, we can't ignore this. This is bad. This is not a nosebleed. This has got to be something else. We load up in my car, and I drive him down to the ER. And I don't go in immediately because current events being what they are, they don't need additional bodies in a medical setting. Belief in the light. So Itaku is in there some good 30-40 minutes before he calls me on my phone and says, "Hey dude, you can come in." So I do. And the lady at the desk was like, "We're not taking visitors. It's like 1 in the morning." I'm like, "But they called me." And ultimately, they let me in. They let me in after they told her what was going on. And he was very tired, very drained. And they just said, "Hey, we're going to keep him overnight. We're going to run a few tests, and we're going to make sure that he's okay." And just a quick aside, I've only been on the subway like once or twice, but I've never been on one that was quite this intense. But they tell me we're going to keep him overnight, we're going to run a couple tests, and just make sure, you know, everything's good, everything is as it should be. So I'm like, cool, that sounds great, and I'll come get my buddy in the morning, and we'll be fine. Morning. I forgot that was there. That was a nice little wake-up call. And so, the next morning, Itaku calls me, or texts me, rather. He texts me and says, "Hey, I'm at the hospital." And not just a hospital, the biggest, most technologically advanced hospital in our city. And I go, okay, something changed. So I ask him, "Is there anything you need?" And he says, "Just my cell charger." So I said, okay, well obviously it's not that bad. Hello, white glowing eyes. I don't know what you symbolize. No, I think I have an idea. There's that strange woman again. I don't think I want to walk headfirst into the lake. I think I'll walk around. I go and talk to him, and they were just taking him out of some tests. And I say, "Hey, what's going on?" And they tell me, basically, they didn't know. That's not the answer I wanted to hear. I gave him his phone charger, and I said, "Hey, dude, is there anything you need me to do for you?" Whoa. And he said, "Just let my family know what's going on." So I did. And a few days later, some of his family members actually did come down. And they kind of took charge, because I know literally nothing about medical stuff. Bit out of my wheelhouse. Not my specialty at all. So, the next couple, weeks, it's just me communicating with his family members and trying to figure out exactly what was happening. Because the answer for a long, long time was, yeah, we don't know. It's a mystery. It's a one huge question mark. So, there I am. moving in between terrible, terrible career decisions. I was still job hunting during this time, and I made a lot of really dumb decisions in that time. Worked for a company that lied to me. One that had really unreasonable quota system attached to it. And I even got so desperate as to work in the food service industry. You want to talk about huge mistakes that I don't recommend people do in this economy? That's number one with a bullet. I don't know. So while I was making this series of mistakes, eventually Ditaku was released from the hospital, but not after extensive surgery. He's given me carte blanche to talk about it in depth, but generally I'm just going to say it was essentially a very invasive brain surgery in order to keep him away from death's door, kind of thing. And it was very stressful, to say the least. Constantly worrying, is my best friend going to be okay? Am I going to be okay? Because my savings are running out. And thankfully, Ditaku is fine now. That's the moral of the story on that, thankfully. He's now living closer to family members. He's doing a lot better now that he's with family. And if you listen to the Tomodachi Bros podcast, you might have put together that we were roommates for several years. We're not anymore, though we obviously stay in very close contact. Still, Kage and Ditaku are my best friends and have been for many, many, many years. Well, I actually mentioned the other day to them, I was like, you guys know that we're to the point in our lives where we've gone more of our lives knowing each other than not knowing each other. Yep. And, so suddenly I went to... So I go from having someone who's always got my back to being alone. And soon, yeah. The situation was very tense for a while. And like I said, many, many mistakes were made. And not to say that there wasn't an immense amount of relief. There was.
Oh boy, so I leave for just a few minutes, and that's where I find you.
Yep.
In my past. In my memories.
Yep.
I'm already sorry, but I'm gonna have to force you out now. You've gone way too far.
No, we're just barely getting started. This isn't me moving, by the way. I'm not touching anything right now.
Is that? No. Stop it! Stop. Okay, I get it now. Oh, that's extremely interesting.
You think so?
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna let you be. And, well, have fun.
I plan on it.
Actually, let me just put you back on your tracks. It's gonna be a lot easier for you.
Alright.
I'm terribly sorry about that. Well, I just let you explore, have fun, and do whatever you want. I'll just watch from a distance in case you need help. Have fun.
Well, he's wished fun upon me 3 times, so I suppose I have no choice. Alright. There was an immense sense of relief when Dutaku was better. It was huge for all of us. And a big part of the reason... That was a huge contributing factor as to why the podcast has been so slow. We just finished recording Season 2 as of, like, late last week. This is one of those rare videos that wasn't recorded ahead of time, so this one's actually chronologically accurate for a change. I love this ice effect. You don't actually slip here or anything, just... I don't know, I like cold environments, so I guess I just kind of resonate with this place. The way light reflects through ice and water is just, it's really, really pretty, I think. Hi. Oh, that's just rude. What about you guys? Just because I'm a reptile, isn't it?
Scary.
That's just discrimination, that is. Not... Okay, that one's kind of true. What the... Oh dear, it's raining clocks. Do you believe Snek is a good person?
Oh yeah, this scene. You've been here before, right?
Yep.
I don't want to interrupt, but I just really wonder if you're finally starting to understand.
You have no idea. Sometimes ignorance is your best choice. There's literally nothing special about the scene. Why would everything require to have meaning? Yeah, you see, you say that, and yet this scene kind of encapsulates the game. But hey, that's just a theory. Wouldn't you agree, Snek? Hey, that's my desktop. You can see some of my icons, there's really cool wallpaper, some fan art of X-Zero and Axel. I love Megas. No escape, no rest. You are not supposed to be here, Snek. Why haven't you left yet? Do you hate yourself that much? There are many reasons. You're starting to understand. What is this you are feeling? Yeah, that's my line. Meaning, 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 where there is none. Always poking around I see like a child. Wasting precious time, precious life, precious, precious. You guys can hurl that at me all you want. Again, that's my line.
Interesting.
Don't listen to him. I need your help. Help me. He's everywhere. He sees everything. He won't leave me alone. Nah. It's pressed right against the wall there.
I think they are finally going insane.
Oh boy.
Wait, what? Why are we here? Why did this level load up after that? That's... What, did she...
Titako's recovery was a huge relief. The situation didn't necessarily magically get better afterward, though. The feeling of being completely submerged and trying to grab for time. I know that feeling. I know that one well. Don't forget to breathe. Yeah. The situation afterward was a lot harder because, as I said, I was suddenly kind of flying solo a lot. It's different when you get used to grocery shopping for two people and suddenly you're going through the checkout line looking at everything that you got and wondering if you want to grab something for your bro, and then you think, hey, he's not even in the state anymore, not even in the same time zone. Are you lost? Maybe I should try Hare Krishna. There is nothing here. Why do you look for meaning? That is a very good question. I don't know, I guess I just want all the Steam achievements, I guess. This area scared the crap out of me when I first got here. Because I see this dark, spooky forest with these points of light a million miles away, and I'm going, this is the time when Slender Man is going to come out and rip my organs out. Thankfully, nothing like that happens. You are completely safe here. Nothing can hurt you. But yeah. To say the status quo was very different would be underselling it at best. I'm going to go around the side here. And suddenly going to flying solo and also dealing with the whole job money situation was tough. Especially as along the way I found this one job, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was something I actually could feel very passionate about. Detention, Snek. We are but dust and shadow. There is no meaning to life. We are nothing but dust and shadows, Snek. I don't remember saying that. I've said a lot of really weird things, but I don't think that's one of them. I found this one job I really liked, and I worked really hard, and I couldn't keep up with the quota. And I lost that job, and clock dispenser. No. I think I accidentally skipped one of the jump scares. I think I backed up into it. Losing that job made me feel like a failure. It's just one job. I mean, it's not like I was heavily invested or had been there for 20 years or anything, but I liked it. I liked the people. I liked the environment. This is actually telling you where the remaining clocks are. Now, you don't know which one's which just yet, but you'll have ways of figuring it out, that you can see the light from a long distance away. But I think there's actually one over here first. It looks like the flashlight will die. Don't worry, it never does. You will never not at least have your flashlight. Well, let's say that. But yeah, failing at something is not something that I'm really good at. I come from a family that is fiercely competitive.
This isn't good. No. Why? How?
I don't know, what do you guys think? Not big on talking, huh? My family is so competitive that people would actually get legit upset at losing at Yahtzee. That's how competitive the Snek family really is. I feel like I'm playing FNAF World again. I gotta find all the clocks. And one of the things... No, I don't think I will. One of the things you will see is, if I lose in a single-player game, it's whatever, because, you know, I obviously either was goofing around too much, or I was careless, and then you'll see me die, like, a lot in the Battle Network games, because I get really aggressive sometimes, and I shouldn't. That being said, I am fiercely competitive, and with no one more than myself. Which I think is why I like roguelikes so much, is there is that sense of outdoing yourself in each subsequent run. And I want to be the best. I want to be the name at the top of the chart. And to not only not be the top of the chart, but to have them tell me, pack your bags, you're not even good enough to be on the chart at all? To say that hurt would be underselling it. This year's just been really, really hard on us. It's not like it's all been doom and gloom. Things have been getting better. COG just got this major audio certificate. He could tell you more about it than I can. I don't really know the details, because he's actually smart and I'm not. Why do you persist? You know? It's not an unfair question. COG just got this the certificate, and like I said, and landed a new job. It's actually audio work. It's something he's like really passionate about. Thought I saw something. I'm not scared, okay? Fear is one of those things I've long grown numb to. Get out of here. Yeah, that's what I thought. This one's one of the more interesting clocks, actually, because Well, I'll just show you. The gymnasium. There it is. Yeah. There we go. Oh, goodness. This hallway is suddenly very different. I actually really like this one. I think the design here is really clever. Kind of puts the player on their toes, you know. Yeah, but Cog's doing better for himself. Things are on the up and up there. Kotaku's healthy again. It's like, what right have I to complain there? And the channel's actually experienced like unprecedented growth. I know I haven't done the Ask Me Anything yet. That's coming. That is coming. Path, religion, improbabilities, darkness, hope, depression, OCD, nightmares, psychosis, anxiety, dreams, subconscious, hate, dissociative personality disorder, which I'm not sure if that's the new name or the old name, I legit forget. Hate, parallel universes, which I don't actually believe in. Improbabilities, love, despair, light, life after death. All these would, fascinating video topics, to say the least. You know, ever look up at the sky and just wonder why? See, one of the ones that's kind of tricky to find. There it is. I was just about to say, I need to find this one. Yeah. Alright, I can jump. I completely forgot that's a thing in this game. You can jump. Why do you keep going? That's a question I've actually asked myself a bit this year. And there's a lot of reasons. What motivates you? Honestly, there's like 600 people watching me now. That's a good question. Now, where? Stop running, stay here. Who? You can't escape your whole life. Stay here, nothing has meaning. Don't listen to her. Why are you wasting your time? I get this feeling so well. In fact, I want to stop for just a second. This is where I've been mentally for 12 months, about. And, you know, a big thing that keeps me moving is the fact that there's almost 600 of you guys. There's almost 600 of you guys watching me. And I've wanted to be an entertainer. An internet-tainer, as Rhett and Link would say, one of my YouTube heroes. Sometimes that's harder than you think. Please, not again. Sometimes you have to move from that red room to a place like this. And it's kind of scary, because you can't see the edge. But you kind of can see the edge, but you see the edge in relation to the next platform over. And just like that path we were on earlier, you can't see the top. You can only see the sides, so you have to look at your situation from a particular angle to really understand where you are. And I think the way I described this puzzle is a little bit more deep than I meant for it to be. You are almost there. And it's scary, because I can't tell where the ledge is. Whoops. Thankfully, the game's pretty forgiving, but everything here is relative in terms of lighting. Like, I probably could have jumped diagonally there and, like, taken a shortcut, but, like, it's intimidating, because it's like, I legit don't know, like, is that the edge? Is that the edge? How much room do I have? But this is a really good... Deep breath. It's a good visual representation and a good mechanical representation for what it feels like sometimes. It's been hard. And I've always been taught, if you have a problem, you make a plan. You make the plan, you stick to the plan, you do something, you adjust the plan as you need to, but you keep going. You don't stop and feel bad for yourself. You don't do that. But at the same time, that ends up in situations where I walk out to my car and start crying like a baby. Because everything at work just pushed me so hard. And it's hard to articulate what it is I'm feeling a lot of the time. It's a nice bed. I like this. Safe place. Safe place. I think if I had a safe place, I'd put a chair in here or something. A nice chair. A comfy one. Lazy boy, you know? Go all in. Really just own it. Maybe I just moved in. It was actually an achievement for, like, climbing on top of the house. I've done it before, but I don't really... Find the remote. Can do. Take it easy. Yeah, you can actually go outside here. There's actually, like, nothing stopping you from exploring. These ledges are just big enough to stand on. You can get up pretty high. I'm not going to do that right now. We're going to get on with it. Why? I don't know. That's a fair question. Is my remote in my shower? That would be a funny place to find it. Maybe it's over here. Aha! It's in the kitchen. I must have set it down when I went to make myself a delicious sandwich. Very cute. Very cute. The dust pattern. That's an air raid siren. Well, thankfully we know where our safe place is. Huh, that question mark wasn't there before. Ugh, neither was that bloom. Oh dear. Death, catastrophe, irrational fear, apprehension, inevitability, countdown. You are safe here! I'm not so confident in that. Whoa, especially not with that sound effect. What does that say? Face your fears. Black hole in the center of the galaxy. Yeah, that's a big fear right there. That's what it feels like, though. You know? Every pressure that life has to offer, pushing down on you. Why do you run away from your fear? Oh boy. Thankfully we can actually run by holding shift during this segment, and I hope I actually did it fast enough or I'm not going to make this. Oof. Glad I jumped at the last second, or I might not have made that. Ah, back to the door conundrum. I wonder if I can open this one. Whoa!
Do you remember me?
No, I deactivated your movements. I do remember you, yes.
Please answer me.
I won't let you answer her. I want to.
Why won't you listen?
Mine.
I just wanted to help
You're
you.
gonna fall again. I know that feeling too.
Just talk to me.
It's so hard to explain to someone.
I can't stay here much longer.
Indeed you can't. Explaining to someone, even someone that you really care about.
Please make the right choice.
Well, trying to explain how it feels to someone can be really complicated. Because there's always that part of my brain that's just like, hey, you're just whining. Like, you're just whinging about your situation. It's not that bad. Get over it. But it's like, it doesn't stop the situation from sucking. Things sucking is not a zero-sum game, is what I'm trying to say. Just because someone has it worse than you doesn't magically make your feelings invalidated. Stars. That's a sweet setup. Ah, this again. What is your purpose in life? You know, I think these are all worthy things in some respect. I'll be honest, I don't do what I do for the fame of it. I guess, you know, talking about 600 subs earlier, it's more... That stems more from a place of gratitude, I would say. Because you guys are great. There's several of you who comment, like, all the time. Grima the Fell Dragon, Razia the Seeker. I read all of your comments, I do, and sometimes I feel a little stupid because I just, like, sometimes don't have anything witty or entertaining to respond with. And so sometimes I'll just like, oh yeah, I like this comment, and like, I read everything. And it's just, I may not always have a response to it, and I want you guys to know that I am reading them. I read everything. If you guys send me like a tweet or a DM or a comment, I read them all, and I will respond. Sometimes I may not respond right away just because life gets in the way. I want you guys to know that I read everything. And if you comment on my videos like a lot, none. No. So I don't believe that. I genuinely believe that there is a purpose. Money is something that you should have, but money is a tool. It's something that you use for something else. That made no sense whatsoever. Money is a tool because it's something that you put forward to make things better for yourself and those around you, those that you can help. Happiness, I don't feel, is something you pursue directly. I think happiness is something you get from a lot of these things. And knowledge is a really worthy goal. Anyone who picks that definitely has my respect. But I'm going to say mine's creation. Like I said before, I wanted to be a YouTuber. I wanted to be an internet-tainer pretty much from the earliest days I saw the Angry Video Game Nerd videos. Like a friend of mine was like, hey dude, you gotta see this, and it was the Ninja Turtles episode, like one of the first episodes that James Rolfe ever did, and ever since that day I wanted so badly to do stuff like that. Not to be like exactly like him, to like make an AVGN ripoff, but to be someone who makes some things that other people can get entertainment out of it. And if I make even one person happy, or if I make someone chuckle or smile or learn about a game that they've never heard or seen before, that's good enough for me. That's validation right there. I think both those statements are false. That's not good. You ever get that sinking feeling? And we're back here again. Oops. This is actually the last choice that we'll make in this playthrough. It's like a teardrop or an egg. It's like a chow egg. Don't. You can still change. Over the past year, I've stood here before. It's scary when there's a part of your brain that goes, would it even hurt? Would anyone notice? That's a scary place to be. And when I first played through this game, I had never been there before. I didn't really know what it was like to stand between here and there. But I've been there now. I have. But thankfully for me, there was a reason. There are many reasons, not just one, that brought me over here. And I know I'm just some guy on the internet. I'm glad. Me too. You're now free to leave the game. This is not meant to be played. And yet, you played it. That I did. The meaning of this game is yours to decide. Yeah, I think we know what we just got done discussing. Not everything has a meaning. That's true. But what's beautiful about life is that we can choose its meaning. No matter our fears or obstacles. We can choose. And we can change. I hope this experience opened doors for you. Thank you for playing. Well, thank you for making the game, Sir Hyon. You'll always have a fan in me. Mars Landscape Moonset by Julie Maxwell. It's a beautiful song. I could listen to this all day. Snek. Maybe there's more to this. We'll see more of that probably tomorrow. I'm a guy who's fortunate enough to have great Tomodachi Bros. And I have 600 people who are watching me. And I can't say thank you enough. Because that's amazing. It's more than I ever dreamed that I'd ever have. And to know that I've come this far, it's so rapidly. It's been much faster than I expected. I mean, I'm a guy talking about video games on the internet. It's not like it's not exactly a saturated market, you know. But you guys stick with me, and it means a lot. So thank you. You are 600 reasons for me to make the right choice. And I know I'm just some guy on the internet, and we'll probably never meet face to face. But I don't know, if you guys ever need like a friendly ear or something, you can reach out. I don't mind. I'm not a professional or anything, but I do have a friendly ear open for you. And maybe that's all you need, right? So thanks for listening to me ramble and for bearing with me. Gosh, I wonder. You guys leave your theories down in the comment section. This is the Hipster Snek, and we'll follow up on this soon. Thank you.